Hey, what's up guys, Magic here, and today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks with the Svengali deck. Now this is a trick deck, kind of like the invisible deck. There's many trick decks out there, but in my opinion, the invisible deck and the Svengali deck, and I don't know if the Omni deck really counts as like a trick deck. Anyways, so those are probably my top two trick decks. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you how to use this deck and how it works. And so anyways, enjoy the video. Okay, so first off, you need to get yourself a Svengali deck. Okay, so that's a fun word to say, by the way. Svengali deck. Okay, so anyways, this is one that I got off of Amazon. That's where I get most of my stuff, which is nice because it has like free like 1-day shipping. So anyways, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get that and where you can get this deck. And anyways, let's get into it. So you can get yours. So usually you'd have a spectator call out stop whenever they want or cut to any card they'd like. So here, this is a free choice, by the way. So let's say they say stop right over here. So they stopped at the 9 of clubs. Now the 9 of clubs is a very special card, you see. When I just drop the rest of the cards on it, if I just go like this, the card actually jumps up to the top. Now if I just give it another cut just like that, it still jumps to the top. You know, if we do it one last time, it still jumps to the top. Now you're probably thinking, how is this possible? But you know, I'll do something else for you. You see, I'll give it a cut again, but I'll deal down 5 piles onto the couch, and you'd have the spectator pick any one of these piles. Now this is a free choice, by the way. So let's say they pick this one right over here. Does not matter, but the 9 of clubs is right on top of there. Now you're probably thinking, how in the world am I doing this? Because it's a trick deck, okay? And I will reveal it later. But you see, the 9 of clubs is not on the bottom, you see? But look, if we simply just wave our hand over it, it turns into a 9 of clubs. Now watch this. By the way, if I just go like this, now it is the Queen of clubs. Now, by the way, there is not a bunch of 9 of clubs. These cards are all different, okay? Every single card in this deck is a different card. Now, but look, if we simply wave our hand over again, the 9 of clubs goes to the bottom. But watch this. The 9 of clubs actually duplicates itself into the whole deck. Now the whole deck is a 9 of clubs, as you can see. Now watch this. If I dribble, they're all 9 of clubs. Watch. If I go like this, they're all 9 of clubs. Dang it, that was a fail. Okay, anyways. So I got it right most of the time. But anyways, stick around for the tutorial. Okay guys, sorry for that mess up. That was bad. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to not do that. First of all, if you're going to spread the cards like that, do not do it on a couch because they slip everywhere, okay? Just saying, don't ever do this trick on a couch, okay? Do it on a table or on like one of those mats or whatever. Just don't do it on a couch or some surface where it's going to like slip everywhere, okay? Now, here's the thing about the Svengali deck. It's going to have one card duplicated 26 times, okay? So you're going to have, so for me, it's the 9 of clubs. Now, it will be a different card every time, but for me, it came as the 9 of clubs. Now, there's a 9 of clubs in between every card, so every other card is a 9 of clubs, okay? So, but the thing about it is all the 9 of clubs have they're cut down a tiny bit, okay? So here, I'll try to get this, if you can see that. See, you can never square them up enough because they always have a little bit of, they're always cut down a tiny bit. Every 9 of clubs is like that, okay? So how you're going to start off is you're going to have a 9 of clubs on top, okay? Now, if you do not know how to dribble cards, that is kind of like one thing You do not have to be able to dribble cards, but it makes the effect a lot better. So if you do not know how to dribble cards, you're going to have the spectator cut to any card. Now, since they are all cut down, no matter where they cut to, it is always going to be, it is always going to be to a 9 of clubs, okay? Now look, if I cut, or wait, what? Okay, it should be. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work. Every time I've done this, it's been to a 9 of clubs, okay? So, okay, there we go. So it worked now. Look, let's try that again. So let's cut to another spot. Okay, there we go. Cut to a 9 of clubs. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, so if you can't dribble cards, do that. If you can dribble cards, and they say stop whenever you want, they're always going to stop at a 9 of clubs. I don't know how this works, but it's because of this edging. It's just no matter where you stop, say stop right here, it's a 9 of clubs. Look, I'll do it again. Say stop right here, it's a 9 of clubs. Literally anywhere you stop, it's a 9 of clubs. So technically you are forcing this on them, but you're not doing any skill to actually force it on them, okay? So all you're doing is just a normal dribble like this, and then it'll always stop at a 9 of clubs. So if you can dribble, that's probably a better option than just cutting to any card, because it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it feels like more of a free choice, or maybe, I don't know, actually probably not, but anyways, it just, for me, it's better to just dribble them. But you don't want to like have them pick a card like this, because I mean, I guess there is like a 50% chance that they will pick a 9 of clubs, but there's also a 50% chance that they will not pick a 9 of clubs, okay? So just don't do that. Also, if you riffle like this, it will show every card except the 9 of clubs, because there's those indents, so they stick to them, okay? So you're gonna riffle it like this, where so you're gonna have the bottom card not be a 9 of clubs because it's gonna be on the top. So you're gonna riffle like this, so that they're coming down like this, so that when they come down, it's face down into your hand, okay, like that. Now, if you do it like this, where like this, where the back is red, or where you have the back facing you, and you dribble, it will be a 9 of clubs when you dribble down. So I guess you could do that too, because that kind of, it looks like they're all 9 of clubs. Also, if you dribble like this, it's going to only show 9 of clubs when you dribble like this. So that could be a cool reveal too. But how I did the thing where it kept coming to the top, since, so you're going to have them pick a card. Alright, you got to put that on the bottom, or on the top. So when they pick the card, if it's going to be the 9 of clubs, and then you're basically going to just dribble everything on top. Now, it's going to be already on top, so that's pretty easy for the first one, okay? Now, since wherever you cut to, it's always a 9 of clubs, it's always going to be a 9 of clubs on the top, okay? It's just common sense, okay? So, it's no matter where you cut, it's going to be a 9 of clubs on the top. So, cut here, 9 of clubs. Cut there, 9 of clubs. Everywhere you cut to, it's always a 9 of clubs. Now, look, there's another thing you can do. What I showed in the performance, since everywhere you cut to is a 9 of clubs, there's always going to be a 9 of clubs on top of every pile, okay? So look. So whatever pile they pick, it's going to be a 9 of clubs, okay? So it's not that difficult. This deck is very easy to use. You're going to want to be able to dribble cards. That's going to be kind of a... If you don't know how to dribble cards, there's so many tutorials out there. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can learn that. But anyways, now how you do that at the end, where I kind of like made this bottom card turn into a 9 of clubs. All I did was a Herman pass. You could do a classic pass, pretty much any pass. And you could do a turnover pass, but that's kind of weird because you'd be like turning it over twice. But I guess it would still look fine. But anyways, you're gonna basically do a Herman pass. And then since wherever you cut to, it's always going to be a 9 of clubs, there's going to be a 9 of clubs on the top when you cut it, okay? It's just always works like that, okay? Now, once you do this, that is when you reveal that they're all 9 of clubs. Now you can riffle like this and show they're all 9 of clubs. You can dribble and show they're all 9 of clubs like that. Or you can let's see if this will work this time. Where you dribble like this and show that they're all 9 of clubs. Now it worked that time, but the thing is, they stick together. So if they slide, they're not gonna stick together, okay? So like on a couch, see, look at that. There's like red cards sticking out, okay? So that is why you don't dribble it on a couch. If this was working on a table, it would have worked, okay? It just, because wherever you dribble, it's a 9 of clubs. Because when you're dribbling like this, since it's a 9 of clubs, when you dribble on the table or couch, it's gonna be a 9 of clubs, okay? It's just gonna work every time. Look at this, watch. Or wait, actually never mind. I don't think that's gonna work. Because it wouldn't work sideways because there's no indents on the side, so never mind, that wouldn't work. So don't do a Charlier cut on this deck because it will not cut to a 9 of clubs. But anyways, that is basically it. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. By the way, another thing is when you're showing them that they're all different, you might want to do that in the beginning, not like at the end like I did. I kind of forgot about that. So you're going to want to do that kind of in the beginning, and kind of just throughout the trick, just like, look, all of the cards are different, so it's not like I have a ton of, the whole deck is a 9 of clubs, but basically is because you're forcing it every time. So anyways, I definitely recommend to go get this deck. It is definitely worth it. So I told you guys that I'm doing a mission trip to Boston. Now I'm actually going to be performing this trick, so apparently I have to work on it more, or my presentation, because apparently yeah, I need to remember to show this, okay? So anyways, but I have plenty of time to practice it. Now, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop a like down below, or drop a like down below. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below if this tutorial was helpful. And anyways, I'll see you next time.